Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do something that was a little bit of a request. I'm going to try Wunderbrow. I got the color blonde, and I don't know. They say that this lasts like a full, I don't know. I tried this one or two times already, and because I just thought this was way too different to do a real first impression. Not really quite sure how I feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow. But I kind of have a problem here because this is in the color taupe and this is in the color blonde, and they really are pretty different. I'll work that out in the end. Just because everybody is so familiar with Dipbrow, I figured that I would use that to compare to Wonderbrow. Alright, so it comes in this thing kind of like a liquid lipstick, and I'm not going to use their applicator. I'm going to use my MAC 208 and just take it right off the brush and put that back in so it doesn't dry out. I'm kind of neurotic about keeping my stuff from drying out. And I'm not even going to play. I'm not a brow master. Brows are definitely not my strong suit. But I'm just brushing it on the same as if I were going to do Dipbrow. And see, it just kind of goes on thicker and more clumpy. I'm doing tiny little strokes, and it's not presenting as little strokes. And this is the agreeable brow for me. You know, we all have one that wants to fight with us all the time. And this is my good side. Besides being right-handed, my brow on this side has more empty spots. But the end of the brow on both sides is pretty empty, so I figure that still gives you a fair comparison. And I have just barely any on the end of my brush. It's not like I loaded it up. I just barely tapped it against the applicator to pick a tiny little bit up. What I noticed with this that is totally different than Dipbrow, this stuff hardens. Like, it feels like you encased your eyebrow in wax. So your brows are not going to move. So if you have super wild brows, if that's a problem for you, then Wonderbrow could really, really be your jam. Like, it could be so perfect for you if your eyebrows are everywhere. My eyebrows are everywhere, but I just cut them a lot because ever since I was little, they would grow like to about an inch long. Every single hair will be about an inch long. So, I mean, this is pretty quick. And where I got dark spots, they blended out pretty easily. Again, I'm not a master at brows. Obviously, it still has some empty spots, and I just don't want it to look too heavy and done. But overall, the look isn't that bad. It's easy to get real light application. I did go for an extra light color because you never know with me whether to order blonde or the next darker color. But they don't have as many color choices, so it did make it a lot easier. I also compared other people and their coloring. Whenever it's somewhat dry and then I go back over it, it kind of does that thing that a lot of liquid eyeliners and a lot of liquid lipsticks do, where it picks itself back up. So then in order to go back over the area, I have to just press it. If that didn't make any sense, let me know. This stuff seriously gets hard. Like, my brush is already, it stiffens up in between. I have to keep wiping it off. Alright, I'll do this side with my Dipbrow. And obviously this color is darker and cooler. I should use my Anastasia pencil, but I wanted to have a closer application comparison rather than a color comparison. I can go around looking a couple different colors. I'm not going anywhere that fancy today. But this application is just so much easier. And as I go back over the areas, it doesn't pick itself back up. You know what I didn't do with the Wunderbrow side is I didn't use the spoolie. It came with a spoolie to go through and kind of lighten the whole thing up. But whenever I did it before, it just kind of seems like it kind of just pulled off sections and I had to redo them. But I will do that 1 second. Even though the Dipbrow side shape just isn't as good, that's totally my fault. As far as how they went on, this side was so much easier. There's nothing to go back over and really be like, oh, well, this is messed up, let me fix this. It just goes on right. It comes off easy if you want it off. But then once it's done and you can set it, it holds really well. If I notice any difference in the way that they wear through the day, I will do a check-in. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a spoolie and brush up. I'm just really, really lightly brushing these because I don't want it to come off like it did before. So that was my comparison, Wunderbrow versus Dipbrow. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and come check back, hit the subscribe button and the notifications, or if I don't remember where they are. Anyway, hit the notifications so that you find out whenever I post the next thing. And if you have any suggestions or requests, then let me know. All right, I will see you guys soon. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.